Hi guys, today I'm gonna talk about few piloting pens which I have in my disposal. So number one, the pilot pen which I am going to talk about will be Pilot Kakuno. So this is a Pilot Kakuno medium nib. This is also a Pilot Kakuno medium nib, and this is a Pilot Kakuno fine nib. So this is one of the best pen and one of my daily driver which I use on a day-to-day basis. So between the medium and fine nib, I also have an extra fine nib. I would like to say that the fine nib is the best among all of them, and medium is also fine. Actually, the medium nib of Pilot Kakuno is equivalent to the fine nib of Lamy. So you have to keep in mind that the medium nib of Kakuno or any pilot pen is not the actual or usual medium nib of other pens. These are actually quite fine. I think it is 0.5 to 0.6, this medium nibs, and it write quite well. I will show you samples later on. So these are the number one, the first pen we are going to talk about. These are the Pilot Kakuno. Okay, this is a medium nib. This looks beautiful. This is a Pilot Kakuno. This is also Pilot Kakuno medium nib. This is Pilot Kakuno fine nib. The next pen which I will be talking about is the Pilot Explorer. So this is a Pilot Explorer fountain pen. I have the medium variety. I don't have the fine one, but the medium variety writes equivalent to the Kakuno, and I like it as well. It is not my daily driver, but I like the pen quite well. In fact, every pilot pen write great, so that's clear. Every pilot pen according to me has great nib. The nib is like this. So here it is written whether it is fine or medium. There is no extra fine variety in Pilot Explorer. I will show you the demo sample or the writing sample later on in this video. Now from Kakuno, then Explorer, the last pen which I have in my disposal is the OG Metropolitan. If you want to have a Pilot fountain pen, then blindly go for Pilot Metropolitan. It is a gold standard ink pen according to me. Many prefer Lamy. That's okay, but according to me, this pen write exceptionally well. In fact, I have two. This white one is medium and this one is fine. So according to me, the Pilot Metropolitan is the OG ink pen if your budget is around 1.5 to 2k. If your budget is high, you can go for Pilot pens, but if your budget is between 1 to 2k, then I will suggest, if it is 1k, go for Kakuno. If it is 2k, go for Metropolitan. It's as simple as that. You don't have to look for anything further. Now pricing, I will start from the higher one. Both of these pens has cost me around 1.8k, or roughly around 1700 bucks during festive sales or in discount. Pilot Explorer, actually the MRP is 1600, but I got it at around 1350, 1.35k, roughly 250 discount. So this is again a medium and fine. I have the medium one. This actually writes good as well. And Pilot Kakuno are the cheapest of all. You can get them as low as 950 to 900 during festivities, and in normal time it will cost you around 1k. I have the extra fine, but I will urge you or vouch you not to buy that, because the extra fine is extremely fine. It writes like pencil and has a nib of almost 0.3 or 0.2. It's very thin. So according to me, fine is the ideal one. And so these are the pen samples I have of all the Pilot pens, and I like each one of them. Now I will slowly demonstrate each one of them. First, let's start with the Kakunos. Okay, now what is a, or how good a Pilot pen writes? Okay, let's go. So this is Pilot fine nib. There was a brown crow. So this is a fine Pilot Kakuno. This cost me around 1K. The ink is black, Pilot, obviously. The next is same Pilot Kakuno but medium nib. So this is Pilot medium nib. This also cost me around 1.1K at around. Okay. The ink is Pilot again. This is another Pilot Kakuno. I am showing this because of the ink color. This is again a medium nib. The ink is basically a good ink. I like it. It is the Pelican ink. I think teal. I forgot the name, but actually it is a teal. I like this ink a lot. Now, as we are done with Kakuno, I will move to Pilot Explorer. Okay. So let's go for Pilot Explorer. I don't know why, but I feel that Pilot Explorer is the weakest pen out of the all Pilot pens I have used. I have not used every pen of Pilot. There is Pereda as well, but I don't know. My experience with Explorer is a hit and a miss. It writes well, but I think Kakuno and Metropolitan both is better than Explorer, to be honest. It actually writes smoothly. If you can see, it writes smoothly, but it writes smoothly, it glides smoothly. I know there is something, the feel doesn't feel right with Pilot Explorer, but it's a very good pen, nothing to say. Now I will come to the best pen of the Pilot I have used till date. So this is the OG Pilot Metropolitan, and I think it's a quite popular pen as well. So this is the nib, and I think it writes brilliantly. It just glides over the paper. This is a medium nib, and it cost me around 1.8K. I think with discount it was roughly around 1.7K. This is Pilot Metropolitan black ink medium nib. So this is the color, and the body looks like this. One thing to note is that I also like the piston or syringe, whatever you call that, or the ink filling system. So you have to simply press the thing and dip the nib to the ink and just press this nib. The ink will automatically flow inside the piston or container or valve, whatever you call it. I don't know the technicalities. Needless to say, I like the Metropolitan the most. Now this is the Metropolitan medium. I also have a Metropolitan fine, and this is the best pen you can buy at less than 2K. The nib is brilliant. If you can see, it's written fine. Now for a writing sample, let's see. It writes smoothly. I like the thickness of the nib. It writes very pinpoint. If you write tightly or neatly or in small spaces like me, you can buy this pen freely. This is a fine nib. This is a good pen at less than 2K. So this is Pilot Metropolitan fine nib, and this is Pilot Metropolitan medium nib. So coming to conclusions, this is Pilot Metropolitan, which cost around 1.8K, and with discount you can get at 1.7K. Next in line is Pilot Explorer. I don't like it for many reasons. Another reason, it has a cheap plasticky feeling, but as I am a Pilot fan, I have bought it. I will not buy it again. So this is an honest review. And if you are on tight budget, you can go for Pilot Kakuno blindly. These are actually good pens, and these are my daily drivers. Okay, thank you.